This is the screencast for example 3 of section 1.3. This example is asking us to find 3 of the 12 basic functions that are bounded, which implies both bounded above and below, so they neither reach positive nor negative infinity. Going to my reference chart, let's see, y equals x is going to hit actually both infinities. Y equals x squared is bounded below. Y equals x cubed, or f of x equals x cubed, is unbounded. So is the reciprocal function. The square root function is bounded below, but it will go up to positive infinity. The exponential function also bounded below, but will go up to positive infinity. Natural log function is unbounded. Here we go. The sine and the cosine function are both bounded. So I'll put those two in here. Y equals the sine of x and y equals the cosine of x. By the way, their ranges are both -1 to +1, which also implies that they are bounded because their range goes to neither positive infinity or negative infinity. Then look at over here. I think the other one that's bounded is the logistic function, f of x equals 1 over 1 plus e to the negative x. Its range is from 0 to +1, but not including either one of those because there's a horizontal asymptote both at y equals 0 and at y equals +1. So that would be y equals 1 over 1 plus e to the negative x, whose range is 0 to +1, not including either one of those values. The now try problem for example 3 asks us for the 6 functions that are bounded below. Let's see. We already talked about those actually. The squaring function, or y equals x squared, or f of x equals x squared, is bounded below. It will not go down to negative infinity. What else? That's unbounded, unbounded. The square root function, y equals square root of x. The exponential function, y equals e to the x. Its range is from 0, not including 0 though, to infinity, whereas both x squared and y equals square root of x, their ranges are including 0 to infinity. Got 3 more. Neither the sine or cosine function are just bounded below, they're bounded. The absolute value function is bounded below though. Y equals the absolute value of x. Its range is also including 0 to infinity. Now we're trying to find 2 more functions. It says 6 functions that are bounded below. But I don't see any other functions that are bounded just below. So I'm going to infer then from these instructions that it's also asking me for functions that are bounded below and could also be bounded above. Therefore I'm going to throw in the sine and cosine functions. We've already discussed that those ranges are both -1 to +1, including those values.